Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live, and we have the third person shot 50 years ago in 1963 in Dallas coming up in the next segment. Let me get to this story right now that's up on INFOWARS.com and PrisonPlanet.com that really is national news. The TSA is prisoner training. They're rolling out on the streets, the highways, the bus terminals. They're federalizing where, quote, infrastructure jobs, you've got to get TSA approval to have that job as a background check. That's expanding even to people that work at national parks, people that work at factories. This is a federal registry where you don't work if they don't want you to. You don't leave the country if the IRS has an investigation open on you. This is what they openly are announcing. It's for capital controls to not let you get out of the country or get money out of the country. The TSA's announced this is their plans. Now when you leave the airport or go into different areas, doors close that are only one way. And notice the local news introduces this perfectly. Like, what is it? It looks fun. Oh, people like it. You go in, it locks, and then when it's ready, it authorizes for you to leave. And that's what putting you in the glass box was about first, getting you ready. Go to that area, which is a glass box around you. It's a cage. It's the cone of shame. It's, directly from the movie Up. Squirrel, squirrel. You got to see it to know what I'm talking about. It is the dunce hat in the corner. This is all admitted. This is social engineering. This is total control. And this is TSA prisoner training. The TSA has bought over 100, as of 2 years ago, mobile 18-wheeler trailers that you walk in one area, it retina scans you, it has a lie detector, quack machine, and then they ask you questions about, do you have recording devices? Are you a terrorist? Which, again, treats you like you're a criminal and psychologically makes you feel like you've done something wrong. This is government teaching us all we're perpetrators. We're bad. When historically, big government's the #1 perpetrator. Imagine if you asked one of these TSA people at a concert or a football game, hey, I don't want to be put on a brain scanner. I don't want to be put on a voice print. I don't want to have you also grope me. First you go on, they grope you. Then they set you down. We've played these training videos before. This is rolling out. Then they go, oh, further screening and send you to a cage area where then they talk to you over a TV set and then say, we're scanning you for lying. I don't have a recorder. Yes, you do. You have a smartphone. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't you ever lie to me again. Again, this is how they're going to train us for FEMA camps, folks, is just roll it out slowly where it's normal. Oh, we have a highway checkpoint. DHS bought over 1,000 this year. Mobile highway command bulletproof pillboxes that they have two 18-wheelers come and basically plug in and creates a V with armored shielding and windows on it. Where they can, I mean, this is classic military takeover. They're pre-deploying weaponry everywhere. They've had a Marine Corps colonel go public and warn people a few months ago to his city council. I mean, this is happening. For anybody that studied war fighting, folks, we know what this is. The pre-caching, the preparation. Here is the new video where they are promoting all of this.
These portals were designed and approved by TSA, which is important.
Syracuse is one of the first airports in the country to have the new portals. Previously, the exit was monitored by police or security guards. Syracuse's airport commissioner says the new portals should also save money in the long term.
All right, that's enough. You know, Ted Anderson was there. We had dinner about 12 years ago with a very famous psychiatrist in upstate Minnesota at a lodge. He wanted to meet me. He'd worked with the government in subliminal messaging and television. And he basically described and explained a lot of things to both of us. But the issue is that's what that whole thing is total conditioning for you to be a total prisoner. And they look just like naked body scanners. So whether you like it or not, you must go through them. I had tried everything. I'd cut back the amount of food I was eating. I was lifting weights and jogging, but nothing was working. My body was literally starving for minerals and trace elements as well as key vitamins. And as soon as I had that, I immediately could eat half of what I was eating previously and be satisfied. Now, there are hundreds of great products at InfoWarsTeam.com, but I want to point out the 3 that have helped me lose 37 pounds in just 2 months. Products like Beyond Tangy Tangerine, pollen burst, and rebound. When I started taking the Tangy Tangerine and other products every day, I lost more than 37 pounds in just 2 months. Now that's results. I want to challenge my listeners to go to InfoWarsTeam.com and to order just 3 of their products, and you will see the changes in the way you look, feel, and in your appetite almost immediately. Start your journey to health and wellness today. InfoWarsTeam.com. Thank you so much for joining us on this live Monday worldwide broadcast. Coming up in the next hour, we'll open the phones up and get into TSA rolls out detention pods. That's their words at airport terminal exits. So slaves go in, slaves don't go out, where they can now just close you off. And they're coming out with whole tunnels where you go and then a wall comes in and then they divert you off into a jail cell. And your family wonders where you went. You know, daddy goes in first, and then you come in, and then where's daddy? You don't worry about it. It's all a very calm way to not freak everyone out at the TSA lines. This is how you turn lines into Nazi German, Soviet, authoritarian, fascist, communist, oppressive style turnstiles. Absolutely incredible. That's why the FEMA admits they want to use the sports stadiums during emergencies for a mass processing of citizens in the Emergency Centers Establishment Act that anyone can go read for themselves. Also, Mark Faber fears the end of the capitalistic economic system as we know it. We've got video of that from Zero Hedge. That's up on InfoWars.com. The latest on Obamacare as Pelosi seeks to keep Democrats in line amid healthcare turmoil. And, of course, the big news. Report Israel, Saudi Arabia cooperating on possible attack on Iran. Nuclear weapons transfers from Pakistan to Saudi Arabia. The purchases have reportedly already been made.
Now you can watch the InfoWars Nightly News streaming live as it happens for free.
Check it out at InfoWars.com/show.